What do you do to stop the Aatrox from just sprinting at you with On the Hunt? But hey, KOI, they feel confident with it. I mean, I'm telling you right now, Merc Trades has a ton of value in this game. Mainly because Syndra Stun, Nami Bubble, magic damage.
He's going to be spotted yet again, as that ward, I believe, just expired there. Now he's passing towards the mid lane. Poby takes a chunk from Jojo Pure. Now Elyoya will get the flash out. Flash follow as Jojo Pure throws out the Unleashed power for first blood. CS up over Elyoya right now. So 5 camps essentially. And now getting this early objective. But the gold to Jojo Pure is the difference maker here for MKOI.
Absolutely. And the truth is that I don't think this is even that bad for Navi. When you think about them as a team.
Top side. Elyoya is going to be happy about his mid laner, spotting that roam, as now Merwin actually coming in. Level 7 on the Rumble, roasting down Relech. Has the flash, fails it over the wall, and Merwin picks up another. Because you give Jojo a champion that he can make his own calls on, he can find the scatter of the weak and the all-in, and he will go for those angles, and he's also making space for Elyoya. Again, giving him that space to get that top scuttle. Now Elyoya has push in mid and top, so he can go towards these grubs. And back on the board. Now Merwin will drop down the equalizer.
He steals my Raptors one more time. I swear.
We're going to have another pause, okay? As scatter the weak from Jojo, but Poby goes between worlds. Big damage. Jojo will find the kill as Relech will look to chase down the Syndra. No flash available, no scatter the weak. It's on cooldown. That's a shutdown to Relech. 1 for 1 in the mid lane. So Navi kind of caught between the decision. Do they want to commit to the Dragon? So far they are. Elyoya is coming up, but the rest of MKOI aren't attached to him right now. They're over the Dragon Pit wall, so that is Dragon secured. MKOI a little disconnected on the approach.
Really feels like it. Are they still looking for a fight, though?
I mean, Supa's got the damage. Now the engage from Elyoya straight onto Paris. Knock up onto Relech as well. Chain CC, but he is holding the line. Samdi peppering Supa with some damage here on the side, but now he's got a flash over the wall. Supa now turns back onto Paris. Relech goes in. It was to buy space for Poby, but Elyoya still unleashed. As now Jojo will join up.
Continuing to be accrued in both mid and bot by MKOI.
And Navi have multiple members going up onto Merwin. He has the flash available this time around, but will get hit by Relech. Flashes early, call the Forge God now again will land, and Navi will find their kill on the MKOI to get CS. He went to the mid lane, picks up a wave there. The team gets to play top onto Merwin, and now we'll get the Rift Heralds.
Herald are going to be dropped in, and it looks like they're going to do exactly what we talked about.
Exactly. So Merwin still no flash available, no equalizer this time, in trouble under the turret. Meanwhile, Supa, oh, he goes down to Samdi, does not trade onto Paris. Supa just, I don't know how we got into that.
On the top side jungle, work towards securing that tower. The bot tower can't be secured because Ornn is still in the area. I mean, a big blunder there from KOI. They just threw away 1K of their gold lead.
Exactly. It was 2.5, now 1,000. MKOI will get another Dragon. It looks like a race between turrets, and also Navi will get that first turret on the top half. So now it's not even 1,000 gold lead for MKOI. They were in such a good position there, Betty, but I mean,
Relech just decided enemy jungle is his jungle.
Elyoya will be able to get this first. Now the scatter of the week comes through for on to Relech. Flash from Elyoya. Call the Forge God will land, but Elyoya is in safe territory. Has a team behind him, because the tidal wave will only land onto the front line main, but now the bubble onto Paris, and Supa over the wall with the snipe. Now Relech has the backup of Poby. They're onto Elyoya. It will be trade of 1 for 1, but Relech once more finds Alvaro, and Navi find 2 kills in the fight. Meanwhile, Jojo Pure and Supa completely separated. Supa goes down again. It's the solo laners for MKOI trying to fight in the river, but Relech is back to full health on the Aatrox. Merwin will still hold his ground. MKOI decide to back away.
Even though they were too late to the red bar.
And the gold's dead even, but the kill favor to Navi, and they'll get another turret now.
I'm looking at all these ultis that are being used, and I'm mindful of the fact that the Dragon is in a minute's time. A decent amount from both sides, but nothing too game-changing as you highlighted that top tower poke.
Yeah.
Because as we come back to the draft, the biggest question for me was, how is... Ooh.
Where can they just find a pick right now? Jojo just says, I'll do it myself with the Rocket Belt Syndra. Just closes the gap, scatter the weak, and takes down Samdi.
So hopefully that was a taster.
A pick, and now MKOI are able to get their second Dragon. It's still going to be a delayed soul, no matter how you slice it, because it's going to be 2 apiece for both teams. Navi still have the scaling option.
Absolutely.
Although Supa now Relech finds an Ezreal yet again, and the tidal wave almost saves his life, but Samdi is able to chase him down. Navi find their own pick, and now Jojo P on the Rocket Belt's not going to save you this time, brother. Scatter the week onto Perez. Unleash power. He will trade his life 1-for-1 as Poby will take him down.
They get the TP out from...
As MKOI, they don't spot this at all. I mean, you're just talking about player of the series, Relech, stacking those up. How about a Baron sneak on top of it, as Navi will get that. MKOI...
Infinity Edge now finished. He's going to get back out onto the map, and Navi's ready to fight Relech.
Relech does not have a lot of backup behind him, but he does have Call the Forge God. Now Crescent Guard to try and buy Elyoya some space here, as he will flash away. Equalizer from Merwin. Supa walking forward as well with Jojo Pion in his back pocket. Navi a little separated right now as Jojo Pion looks for the scatter. We got a Sam D, flashes forward, but the Unleashed Power is not nearly enough to get through that Karma Shield. Paris keeping his bot laner alive. Flash from Poby, goes between worlds. Big damage out of Jojo, the weirding for the kill, as Sam D will find the damage there. MKOI will lose their jungler. Navi still 5 strong.
And this should open up the mid lane. They'll quickly take the tower. And of course, Relech sets
push in bot wave, get more plates on that tier 2 turret down there. And now just establishing more control in the jungle. Scatter week from Jojo catches Relech, who just flashes in onto the Syndra. And the follow-up from Mainter means death to the mid laner. TP in from the Rumble, flash immediately to get away from dodge. Navi are on fire right now in these fights.
Absolutely.
This composition is online.
And this is why so many people have been excited about Relech's introduction to the league, because as you see on your
MKOI don't have that primary engage, that go button. Navi do, and they're using it to great effect. They're going to use it right now. Call the Forge God again onto Jojo Peony. Rocket Belts to dodge it, but still goes down. As it is traded, Unleashed Power will get Poby 1-for-1.
I mean, credit to Jojo. He is consistently trading 1-for-1 every time he loses his life. But you can see the concern that I had. On ult, what does Syndra do? The answer is usually die. Yeah. But at the very least, he is able to get one.
Pushing in on the bottom lane. So Navi don't have to start the Baron immediately. They can just play the side lane. Merwin will show up with the Equalizer, tries to roast down Poby, who goes between worlds. But Navi also have to engage in the mid lane. Call the Forge God onto Alvaro. No flash on the Navi from the earlier misstep. And Relech will pick up another kill. Now into Jojo Pion. Does have flash available, but still gets caught by the knock-up. And Jojo pulled back in. Double kill to Relech, as Navi are still crushing MKOI. That MKOI can do to answer that play from Navi. The top lane engages, the jungle carries, and safe with only the Rocket Belt for movement. As Poby also looking for a bit of a flank here. Navi control the access to the river, as MKOI are gonna have to find a way at all. Poby just one-shots Alvaro, and now Call the Forge God continues the play. Elyoya is trying to buy space for Jojo Pion, but again, the no-flash Syndra's out of there. Crescent Guard will not save Elyoya's life. He'll come out of the GA straight to the gray screen. Navi decimate MKOI in the late game team fight. They controlled the early game. They got their scaling online, and they're gonna take a game 1 win against MKOI.
Their first win against KOI this year, and they do it in dominant fashion. Navi looking to put their name on the board.
Revenge for split 1 in the playoffs. It was MKOI that knocked Navi into the lower bracket. But Navi will get the first lap here in this best of 3. GG, Navi take game number 1.
Impressive stuff. I love the evolution that we've been seeing. Even if they do flex the Ambessa, all right, he's not escaping the allegations.
Okay.
I feel like he's just adding more evidence into the allegations right now. He played on in game 1, and then very well, full HP. Pops the pot just to be sure, but the crab contest once again.
And yeah, we're contesting for the top grab, but him is Mainter, as now we go for the play. Spell shield the shuffle. First blood to MKOI, as it's Alvaro that picks it up. Mainter has to flash. Elyoya will chase him down. Shockwave pulls him back. He can't get out with the blast cone. Now over the wall towards a red buff. Has the magical journey to get to safety, but first blood regardless to MKOI.
Okay, so MKOI not shying away from looking for that fight. The crab's still secured though by Relech, so a small win for the jungler, but it was at the cost of your mid lane. A little bit unfortunate that that kill did go over to Alvaro. They would have loved to have given that over to either Jojo or Elyoya, but the grubs are going to be their reward as well. So MKOI demonstrating some of the strength. At first, I was like, oh, the Shockwave didn't do anything to me. And again, like the way that I saw Navi playing the game before was that so much of their focus was dragons, 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 dragons.
Trade for the ultimate. Paris has a target at this point as he's spotted out by Alvaro here, still kind of just bouncing between mid and bot is now Relech. And see a pop blossom from Alvaro, but not a lot of follow-up. Tempered Fate used, but instead they go mid lane. The Shockwave combo. Nocturne delivers it. Jojo.
But ends up falling himself. Now Jojo in a bit of danger himself.
Public execution over the wall. Flashback from Jojo and a flash follow from Relech will secure the kill. Shut down to the jungler of Navi. Meanwhile, top side, Elyoya is going for a gank onto Mainter here. He's a tanky Scion, and he's just TP'd back to turret.
Navi right now, I feel like last split they would have just kind of fought to the death with this dragon. And they would have just stood there as spectators, but instead they are looking across map where they can. They're a little slow on it though. Instead they chose to and I think it's a valuable objective.
But I'm really happy that Jojo actually stopped the back because he did have a back channeling and decided, no, I have an opportunity to push for this turret instead. So he sticks around and he will be answering.
He could have taken mid tower and instead he used it to try and help his dead top laner in blue buff and was like, all right, well.
You know what? It's commitment, Vedius.
That it was.
It's backing up your team. As MKOI, but we have not seen the Shen knock wave. That just goes back to Shockwave as Rylech actually is able to steal away a red buff right there, and now the lights go out. Tempered Fate will buy some time here as Merwin joins up. The taunt down to 3! Supa unleashing damage for a double kill, but it was Merwin that set it up. A triple to Supa. And
those silly mistakes that we saw in the first game we're not seeing this time around. Supa the target.
Well, talk about mistakes. It was Supa making them game one, but this time around, on a rampage, flashes the public execution. He turns it back and finds another. MKOI keeping their bot laner safe. They'll turn the play.
Supa played that beautifully.
Game one on the Ezreal. Supa was the one caught out a couple of times. Not today. Not in game number 2. Making full use of this Red Bull Baron power play. Tempered Fate now used. It will land here onto Jojo. Pyun Pobi looking for the shuffle. Shockwave back. Will flash and deliver Jojo back towards his team. Meanwhile, Samdi throws up the curtain call. Missing Alvaro with the first 2. There's the third. Can he find the 4th? Oh, not enough for the kill as Supa will clean up Pobi. Navi will continue the chase onto Alvaro, but he turns it right out back! And will take down Paris. Now the lights go out yet again. The paranoia from Elyoya flash over the wall, but Samdi's got no backup. Relech will only watch his bot laner fall as he's trying to get out of dodge. Supa will force the
monstrous gold lead. The Baron power play is, I mean, it's 4.5k as they find kill after kill in the mid wave, and then the Shen ultimate in the bot lane to turn this play around as we go back to live.
Yeah, we see MKOI hunting Navi in their own jungle. Shockwave used, but Relech was able to get away. Now Mainter, same cannot be said. Has to use the ultimate, and that means critical cooldowns used. That could be used to try and defend, but at this point, 9.4k gold lead for MKOI. Probably going to go up to 10k here as they start taking this tier 2 in the top turret. And that's the last tier 2 up on the map, so nothing but the inhibs at this point forward. They don't have the Baron buff anymore, but MKOI have
credit to Koi, a clean game.
Navi, they are fully committed onto Merwin though, and they're just gonna lose in the bottom side here instead. Supa dominating as they catch Pobi again. Both carries will go down, and Navi didn't even get Merwin in the top.
I mean, it's melting though. With the 2 of them, that's more than enough. Paris, you gotta be careful here, bro.
Yeah, taunted up, and now Jojo comes in with the Shockwave for the damage. As it's Merwin with his first kill of the game, 105. Gift some kills to your tanks, everybody. They will appreciate it. Relech is able to buffer the Pop Blossom, gets out of there, but still MKOI with their second Baron, and now a numbers advantage on the Rift will start the siege.
And the Shockwave cooldown isn't even that long. Like, yes, it's on cooldown right now, but they don't really need it. They know they have the numbers advantage. They know they have the damage. The goal lead is monstrous. Merwin is pushing in bot. They're pushing in all 3 lanes. Sometimes this can be very risky, but it feels like Navi has no answer.
MKOI will take the first inhibitor turret, start working on their first inhibitor as Merwin, meanwhile, pushing in on this bottom side. Elyoya pushing top. Every single lane is collapsing as Navi will have to find some last stand. Right now it's Relech in the 1v1 against Merwin here, and he is losing it. The Shen with the shield and the damage coming back. Relech will now look to go in with Sam D, but does not land the W, so Jin has to back off as now the final touches. They got the knock wave onto Relech. The hero is not enough as Poby flies into the back line, does find a nice shuffle. That's one, that could be two as JoJo almost falls, but Supa gets his mid laner out of there, and MKOI putting the final touches on this game. Navi fought hard at the base, but MKOI get a double kill to their AD carry, and MKOI will even up the series 1-1. We're going to game 3. We're going to get, you don't want to into the Sylas, and instead it's going to be Rakan plus the Xayah. You'd mentioned Rakan as an option. It will be paired, the Lovers duo in that bottom side, and an immediate snap Gwen lock-in for MKOI.
Ooh, okay.
The meta right now is mostly just full clear, back, full clear, and he's going to look most likely at this bottom Scuttle Crab as Relech will go for the top one.
Yeah, and some viewers at home may be wondering, like, why is it always that full clear? Oh, hang on a second.
Merwin and Mainter actually doing a lot of damage to each other here as Merwin gets hit by the Hyper Proc, and Mainter will push him all the way back. Relech takes the top Scuttle and now looks for a gank. Stops the retreat path from Merwin. He has the flash available, but he's going to have to look for an outplay here as Mainter is Mega. Not going to take up turret yet. They're just waiting out. Flash from Merwin. Follow up and first blood for Mainter. Relech setting it up as now Poby gets caught out here by Elyoya. Knocked up with a third Q. Lands a Char, but still it's death. Elyoya.
But this time the early gank really effective. I have to shut up because the hook connects.
Now the dredge line here, this time on the Sam D. Paris trying to buy some space here, but he's getting chunked low. Not rooted up this time by Albro, who will flash forward for the auto, but did not root up Paris. So Sam D is able to keep Supa at bay. Now Alvaro could be in some trouble here. No flash available, and Relech is coming around. The dredge line does land. They got Sam D! AD carry down, support to follow. Relech will try and even it out as he looks for the gank, but Alvaro's just got a body block for his AD carry, and he will keep him safe. Now they got the full wave here. I don't think Relech can take this fight. He'll go for the denting blows, has some damage, but Nautilus has the shield. Relech does find the kill, even through the main.
But impressive stuff from the bot lane of course.
Now Hex Flash channeled from Alvaro. Paris is here as well, but so is Elyoya. They're gone on the Poby, and they will get him. Alvaro picking up the kill that time around. Give him a double. The Nautilus.
Miserable for him. Oh, don't do it again.
He's
don't do it.
Another Hex Flash. They land a chain. The dredge line as well. Alvaro just cannot miss these. JoJo with the kill credit that time. Alvaro on fire in game 3.
So do you remember at the very start of the series, I said there was a bit of a stigma on range supports? Do you see what I'm saying with the melee supports?
His Nautilus looks pretty good.
It's pretty good, right? So Alvaro, when he gets these melee supports, he loves being active on the map, the top lane.
But what happens when your mid lane's falling apart? Focus on the top lane. Mainter gets another gank from Relech, who will pick up.
What we see is when he's on a melee support, Elyoya is on a jungler that can do stuff, and they are teaming up and making stuff happen on the Rift.
And so far, a lot of stuff has happened on the Rift with this Nautilus roaming around. Now MKOI are onto the Grubs. And I want to point out something you had mentioned before. It's on to Mainter on the Gnar for Navi. And this is a reminder for what happened last time. This was the best by Navi now.
Yeah, I hope they buff Grubs soon. I want it to be a little bit more dangerous. Oh, okay, speaking of backup, here we go.
We have Relech Flash with the Vault Breaker, locking down JoJo Pyun, and it's Relech on a killing spree.
We can all agree that regardless of which team you are supporting, junglers are cringe. I mean, they just ruin everything, don't
Well,
they?
if you don't like him, you're not going to like this play, because Relech is just going from mid to top, kill to kill. This time it's Mainter picking up the gold. Now a dive on the bot side as Elyoya is looking for it. We have the Feather Storm. Samdi will throw it up now to dodge away from the depth charge. Elyoya gets charmed up here by Paris. Pulls him back in with the dreaded return. Throws out the Grim Deliverance, but he goes down! Can't get the passive up. And that is a kill donated to Navi's bot lane as JoJo's looking to chase down Poby now in the jungle. No Spirit Rush, no Flash, just a Blast Cone and a Dream. And Poby will almost get to safety, dodges the chains, Flash from JoJo to follow it up, takes the Spirit Rush, and will get out.
It's going to fall. The bot tower is so close to falling as well. Meanwhile, JoJo in the middle lane is still, I mean, Poby is sad. Poby is the sad.
And then JoJo's not able to land the chains, but has the Spirit Rush. And now Alvaro in a bit of trouble here in the river. No backup, but it's Poby the focus from MKOI. JoJo doesn't even look at the explosion as he walks away. Elyoya now coming in. Bulletstorm over the top, but Mainter's joined up as well. Elyoya will get Sam D, but he goes down again before the passive again. Jojo Pyun now in a 1v3, and Navi like those odds. Jojo Pyun falls, Mainter on a killing spree, and not find purchase in this game.
The arrival of Mainter was so important because that skirmish looked like it was going the way of KOI, especially once Sam-D fell. But all of their gold is sitting on the Gnar, so the moment he gets involved in the fight, you know it's going to go Navi's way. They'll set their sights on their first dragon of the game. It'll be secured. KOI is trying to close. Yeah, that was clean from Jojo, but being 2 levels up, we're back to live.
And Super could be in some trouble here as Poby's rushing forward with the Spirit Rush. Sam-D with the damage as well. Poby just can't get that final hit. The Feather Storm for the kill as Sam-D is able to dodge away from the dredge line.
They'll get themselves a 1k gold lead, but that's going to diminish the moment that Jojo gets this bot tower. Scrap after scrap, just what we'd like in Game 3.
That is, it is not even 15 minutes. We got 19 kills.
So we're not done yet.
On the board, and we're still looking for more. Depth charge onto Sam-D. Has no Feather Storm this time around, but the re-engage now from Navi, turning it onto Alvaro. Sam-D was not in danger because the damage wasn't there to follow it up. Alvaro instead will fall.
Mainter doing a good job of pushing out that top wave and rotating to join his team. The MKOI faithful looking to provide support for their team as advantages are being garnered rapidly by Navi as they look to secure another tower.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the turret picked up by MKOI, but this is the second now for Navi. They got that top turret. Mainter was putting in work up there for 20 total kills in a game, but still, Navi are showing that they have what it takes to scrap with MKOI. Now they get the Herald, they can't pick it up. MKOI
is the end of the world for Navi. If anything, you can say that they denied it away from KOI, who then immediately takes the mid tower. So the Herald basically still gets Mirwin as he does his best to get some gold back into his pocket, but mid lane.
Relech Vault Breakers over the wall. Supa again all alone on the Misfortune. Mainter doesn't even need the jungler's assistance. He will get a solo kill onto the Misfortune.
Yeah, I mean, that is another misplay there from Supa, getting caught twice now in the middle lane.
With no support from his team. Mainter's about to expire on the Mega Gnar, but he might be able to get the ult off first. Now Relech jumps in, doesn't see Mirwin there. Mainter flashes forward, doesn't get the Mega Gnar ultimate as Elyoya will use the ult to try and get away. Now Mainter kites back towards safety. Elyoya was under the turret, but this time he's got the passive, and this time it's a shutdown to Jojo on a Mainter, a shutdown on Jojo on a Relech, and so much gold. Jojo as Navi will take their blue buff and try and clear out some of the deep vision. Alvaro finds the dredge line here on to Paris, and that is just a CC chain straight to the gray screen. Paris out of there. MKOI get a dragon.
Easy setup, easy pick, easy secure for KOI. It's fascinating how momentum-based this game feels now on the board. We know that this thing can be two-man.
We do. We learned that.
I don't know what... Okay,
we're at that point right now. Another dredge line here onto Sam-D. Again, the bullet time not quite getting the damage down that they're looking for. Jojo will take the Spirit Rush as already Nautilus falls. Alvaro's out of there. Vaultbreaker channeled right now by Relech. Not going to go for it immediately back onto Mirwin. MKOI lose their support as Navi can march this wave into the mid lane and take a tier 2 turret. Big swing for Navi.
Yeah, they're going to be happy with that objective. It was KOI that initiated the fight, but they couldn't quite find the coordination. Mirwin even committed.
As they pulled back straight onto Alvaro. Half health bar now. Mirwin alone in the side lane. Relech coming in. TP follow from Jojo Pyun. Can he make it in time? Mirwin's trying to get back to the safety of his mid laner, safety of his jungler, and he does it! Flashes to safety. Mainter cannot find the kill, and MKOI get 2. Last time, this game is blown wide open.
Yeah, I think that was the swing that decides the game. Navi, they tried really hard to get another pick onto Mirwin, but turns out you can only make it.
Ahri top.
Sounded like that was before the TP came out, as now we're straight into the Dragon Pit. It is secured by Navi. Now they're looking for the play. Grim Deliverance comes in, but he's taken out. Elyoya is out before the passive can come up, but it's the rest of MKOI that continue forward. Relech will fall. Mainter and Paris separated from the team, and it's just Paris left. MKOI might not have gotten that dragon, but they will go hunting for some kills. Paris gonna make them spend some time for it, but MKOI, when it comes down to these fights, they've been winning them back-to-back, Vedius.
They absolutely have, and we asked how impactful would Supa's ulti be, and we could see how much damage he was able to deal in that fight as well. It wasn't even an enclosed space, but the ulti was good. He did good damage, and it's Navi that's on the... Let's stop chasing the Rakan now, because I feel like we're not going to get much off the back of that.
But Misfortune's so fast.
Got his priority straight. Look, he's level 16 now.
I mean, Supa's committed. If we see, yeah, he throws down the Make It Rain. Paris I mean, he's got his flash available. I don't think there's a world. Okay,
Yeah, that was a lot of time spent. No, C for effort.
C for effort. 1K for either team. Now 3,000 for MKOI in a 31-kill game. Dragons are dead. Even MKOI have their Baron, and they're continuing a siege here onto this tier 2 mid lane.
I mean, credit to Jojo. He's been nothing but an absolute monster this entire series. He's really just hard-capped Poby, and even in this game where he gets stronger and Super with the Infinity Edge done is looking scary.
And we're setting up for that big objective fight, and already flash out from Relech over the wall. Merwin and Ilioya will find the pick before the objective.
Cross the T's and dot the I's.
That's another classic one.
Oh, you think I'm caster cursing them right now?
Yeah.
So I do not think it's
there
possible.
is a pit, but now it's just shallow vision as they're trying to approach. Baron has been started. It's going to be Alvaro starting off onto Paris. Merwin goes over the wall, but we're not full committing to the play. MKOI don't quite want it yet, as now Merwin could be in some trouble. Has to skip and slash back over the Baron pit wall. And now another dredge line lands onto Paris, but it's Alvaro that once again gets popped.
Hang on a minute.
Navi find a kill onto the Nautilus. They push MKOI off of the Baron, and Alvaro just keeps finding these hooks that are one-way tickets.
Okay, I mean, it's just one pick. I feel like Koi should still be in a position to contest this objective. It looks like Navi are actually going to start this Baron off.
You're not going to get a much better shot than right here, right now, if you are Navi. I love it if they just pull the Baron right away. Either you force the 4v5 or you get the objective.
How low's the Baron? We need to see.
Yeah, we can't see the health bar right now, but Poby was looking for the charm from the brush, not going to land it. MKOI approaching. Baron's low. Merwin jumps into the pit, cannot find a steal as Ilioya was nowhere near. And now Merwin goes down. Shot down to Navi. In goes the jungler and Ilioya.
There's no way.
Timers,
I refuse to believe it.
Navi
no way.
are on a victory march. 10 seconds. I don't think that they'll be able to take down these Nexus turrets, but they cracked the base. They got the gold lead back in their favor.
No.
Vedius.
No.
You said a lot of things. And Navi might have taken that personally. I think
aren't real.
I think Alvaro was hearing the Jolly Man in his head. That was the voice just saying, if MKOI can get this big win condition secured, if Navi can deny it, the game continues.
Again, Alvaro.
Alvaro does not have a lot of people with him, and he just gets charmed and popped again! The pinata is bursted! Navi partying hard at the dragon fight.
Navi can just chase them.
Yeah, it's going to be 4-man retreat for MKOI. Poby goes over the wall, one Spirit Rush. Paris finds the engage on the Merwin. He's down! Mainter gets the kill. Navi are making miracles happen on Summoner's Rift as it's a 5v3 push to end the game.
In the LEC, the game is never over until the Nexus falls. Navi with the Baron buff and the numbers advantage are looking to end the game right here.
Jojo looks for the hero play. He has a Spirit Rush, jumps onto Samdi. Samdi had the ultimate available, so the Storm used, but now Baron empowered super minions. MKOI have Alvaro back. They don't have their top laner. Merwin's still down. It's still a 4v5 defense for MKOI. As Navi are just letting the minions do their work. MKOI need to clear these out. They don't have the Bullet Storm from Supa. He gets slowed down by Mainter. They need Misfortune to pump damage in this fight. They need Jojo or Ilioya to find another miracle engage. Depth charge onto Sam D. Again, no ultimate available, and Ilioya jumps straight onto him. The peel is too much as he can't even finish the Grim Deliverance. He's delivered to his grave as Navi make you believe in miracles. They'll come back from the loseless game, but no, Merwin might just hold the line. Rilla goes into the Guardian Angel. Merwin, he can't quite get onto Poby. Kiting back away, triple kill picked up by Supa before he fell. It's on Merwin in a 1v2. Paris is hitting the Nexus. Poby has no mana to help him out, but Merwin's also got to hit these supers. Paris is just slapping it left and right. Merwin's got to make it work. He's got no backup. 17 seconds on Alvaro. Merwin, he's got the mana, but now Poby's hitting the Nexus, and Navi are gonna do it! What a way to end the game of League of Legends! Navi take the series!